Good morning, everybody. Well, welcome to quarter two. We have completed our very first quarter of 2020 virtual learning. That is an accomplishment for sure. I hope that you feel as proud of yourself as I do of you. We have come a long way. We have learned things that I can say that I never really was certain that we would have to learn in school, like how to submit a document to Teams, or how to do a forms quiz, or how to email or check your PowerSchool. PowerSchool I probably would have done, but anyways, just navigating Teams in itself, how to schedule a meeting, how to get into a meeting. All of those seem very like no big deal now because it's just what we do. But I don't want you to stop short of congratulating yourself on a job well done in transitioning into this new space that we are in. So that being said, we are very skilled at some of the active components that we needed to master before we could really allow this whole method of learning to work. And it is working. And it's wonderful. And it wouldn't be working without your hard work. But now it is time to shift into regular patterns of completing assignments that are given either in class or independently, submitting assignments on time because we know how. So now that we know how, being punctual, I think you've realized over the past week for sure that there's value in being punctual, on time, and up to date with what is expected you of each day. That does require you to pay attention to each and every moment of our virtual day. I think that there were some things that were so unfamiliar in the beginning that it was not surprising that some of us just couldn't and maybe might have checked out. I hope that you're now realizing that that cannot be an option. If you have a question about anything that's going on, it's really important that you ask at the moment. If there's a term that is being used that does not spark some familiar thinking on your part, it is very, very important to ask. My biggest concern at this point is PowerSchool. That is my biggest concern. PowerSchool followed by email. Tomorrow in the beginning of class, we will be going over checking your PowerSchool. It's not an option. It's not a recommendation. It is a requirement that you check your PowerSchool several times a day, especially if there's assignments that have been submitted, because that is your way of knowing what is missing. We will be going over that tomorrow as well as some second quarter expectations, because we're a little bit further in. We have conquered some of the basics, and so now it's time to step it up a notch. So the ball's in our court. We're going to make sure that we are on point with what we need to be on point with so we continue to learn and grow regardless of our situation. I will be here today, all day, with any questions. I will be updating grades, so if you did submit some things to me today, no worries, that will not reflect until the end of the day. Report cards are being stuffed and mailed out on Wednesday. So you should have your report cards by Friday, but you don't have to wait for those as of right now, as of the end of the day. You may check your grades. There should be no surprises. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I hope you have a pleasant day, and I will see you soon.